In this video we are playing Find the Angels. So coming into spawn and I spy with my little eye, this is a very familiar map. This is the exact same map that Find the Bobas launched in their Christmas Island. So I'm just wondering whether they've both bought the same template, which would explain why the map wasn't very Christmassy. But what we have found is our first couple of angels, and what I really do like is that they are based on Roblox avatars. So if you are a big fan of angels, or you really like the look of one of these angels, you can go ahead and recreate it for your avatar. So that I really do like. If you get stuck with any of the angels, I do have an order list available in my video description, or please do drop me a comment. I'm more than happy to help where I can. So I suppose in a way, because I've already played Find the Bobas in this map, I'm already starting to think where I need to run round and have a look for the angels. I love the look of that sort of gothic angel there. And obviously some of these angels are given some dialogue, so they do give a little bit of hint. So have you gone underground yet? Along the bottom we do have a free speed, and I love the fact that when you put the speed on you get an angel halo for yourself. That is absolutely awesome. Out the back of the school we find Kristal. I am going to try and do it by location and sort of the tiers to this map. Sneaky one hidden up on the roof there, and we find Fern. This map, so all of the angels are pretty much out in the open. They're quite big, so you can't miss them. They also glow quite nicely in the map as well when you haven't found them. So I would say that this game would appeal to the younger players of Roblox. It's certainly not difficult, or if you're a fan of angels, you will like this game. For myself, obviously, because I do play these games a lot, this has just been a nice pass the time game. It's been enjoyable to go around and find all of the characters. There are slight differences to Boba, which is nice. It's not sort of like a direct lift, I suppose. And we find Sapphire. Again, this one's pointing us towards the sky ships. So I suppose I think the angels may have done this first, because now these gates make a lot more sense. When I was playing Bobas, I'm like, why has it got kind of like heaven's gates in kind of Christmas world? This actually makes a lot more sense now. If the map came from angels and then Bobas have used it, why it wasn't sort of Christmas themed, which is still a shame. I am still disappointed on that. Just trying to be methodic and clear each area the best that I can. It's so easy to get turned around because some of these areas all link up in the map. So back at spawn, and we are going to go up to the next tier, and then we will work our way down. So this is the level with the church. I love the kind of pulsating glow. Yes, it does make them quite easy to spot, but when you think about angels, you would think about that kind of heavenly light to them, so I like that effect. Again, we've got these weird, like, Dr. Zeus, what I think, it just reminds me of Dr. Zeus, sort of cat in the hat ribbons, I don't know why. Again, sort of, oh, I don't know where angels would live. I don't know what sort of a heaven would look like, but again, I would think sort of more whimsical, kind of heavenly gold, white, fluffy clouds, rather than a purple town. Again, make use of those checkpoints just in case if you want to go back to a particular point in the map. That's a lovely feature. Again, saw that in sort of Find the Bananas. And we find Moon. I didn't actually check if you get the other powers depending on how many angels you've got. That's one thing I didn't check, or they may be Robux only, I don't know. See, again, you've got another hint behind the waterfall. So this one you can see we're going to have to utilise those crystals on the tier up, so I will do that one when we get up there. And if I can ask, if you do enjoy this video or any other from JudgementTV, if you can please help to support my channel by dropping this video a like, leaving me a comment, hitting that subscribe button, and of course coming back to see some more of my videos. Thank you so much. So we're now going to go from spawn and down a tier. So I think they've made slightly better use of the map. I know that there's more angels in here than the bobas, but like there's one here, there's some on the Obbies, which bobas didn't have yet. Although I still don't know if it's bad luck to go ahead and play Christmas games when it's not Christmas. We find Windle, Angel of the Wind. Again, we've got one in the maze here, which is what I said Boba should have done. So Angels has made a good use of the kind of hiding places that are available in the map. We are at the sky ships now. Again, I don't know the reference of sky ships for angels either. Like, they wouldn't have to use them. They've got wings, like, they could just fly. Like the one hidden on the back of the ship, that's nice. Again, that's where I say that checkpoint can come in really handy, although sort of I am the other side of the map now, unfortunately. But there is the sky ships, we're not too far away at least. The map isn't overly huge, thankfully. hit that checkpoint just in case, but we have Maria. I'd still love some plants like that for my garden, the kind of neon luminous ones, but we find garden in the garden. That'd be a bit weird if your name was garden and you didn't like planting and you like painting instead. It'd be nice to have a few more challenging ones, maybe through sort of at least failed entrances or code doors or teleports. I mean, you could easily hide some objects around these maps to teleport you to different locations. Just looking at these angels, I know my daughter would dress up as every single one of them. Nice one tucked on the back of, I don't know, is it a community hall, a school? I don't know what that building is, but on the back there we find one. Oh, my daughter would love that one. The pink, the flowers. Yes, Flora would be one of the ones she'd dress up as. I will say the character index is really nice quality. It does have a nice quality feel to it in terms of sort of the styling, the map, etc. One thing I would love to have, perhaps because it hasn't got in the way, but it does make the screen quite messy, is to get rid of the kind of perks or the powers at the bottom. You know, you have a menu section to the right, so maybe add that in and you can bring it up if you want to. I'm assuming they're leaving it like that in the middle of the screen for people to kind of be tempted to purchase it. I don't know. I've read more than 1,000 books. I've probably read like 1,000 bedtime stories to my kids by now. Very kind of lower reading age, but still I've got through 1,000 books, I think. Surprised there wasn't an angel round here. There was nothing in this sort of area. You can see somebody trying to find one up on the top. Again, that would have been a nice place to put one, a little bit more challenging. See, I'm looking for the sewers, which was in Find the Bobas, but there's no sewers in this one. As in, like, out the back. Love that one. That's a nice one. I may have put her a bit further back so she wasn't so obvious with the zoomed out view. I think a lot more people would have missed it had she been further back into that kind of cave area. Also, don't worry, I do know there are some on the statues and on the roofs. I haven't forgotten about them, but there are particular ways to go ahead and get those. And just as I mentioned, obviously I'm really flattered when people invite me to come and play games. A lot of the time when I'm on Roblox though, I am recording a specific game, so I can't always leave to join you, so please don't be offended. So we are in the museum. Not much in the old museum to kind of showcase, that's a bit of a disappointment. I'd probably be asking for my money back if I went into a museum and just saw empty glass cases. So you do need to remember to click off the one angel to then get the other one up. Unfortunately, I didn't do that. So we've got the one on top of the kind of library roof there. For the statue, you can see the one on top of there is at the end of a ribbon. So we'll have to go up higher to get onto that ribbon and then come back down for that one. So now we'll make our way into the kind of cave tunnel system. Trying my best to be methodical or else I will forget to check places. It's so easy to kind of run through and start looking for other stuff. So we're at the observatory now. What a better place to look at stars as celestial beings than the observatory. And again, obviously, I don't always check the chat. So if you are reaching out to me and I don't get back straight away, it's because I'm engrossed playing, and I will check periodically if the chat bar comes up. So again, please don't get offended. So obviously here's where I said about the ribbons. Just be careful of the gap. I can't believe I fell down there. Oh my god, what a noob move. I should have remembered that from Boba's. Now I've got to go all the way around. There we go, and we can go all the way down to the telescope. She's got a very 80s vibe to her makeup with the bright blue eyeshadow and the bright pink lipstick. Lovely little one tucked down here, and this is the cave entrance down behind the waterfall. We've got crystally, because he's in with all the crystals. What I would say, what also I'd like to see in an update, obviously as a vote for equality and all, is where's the male angels? Because obviously angels just aren't female. It would be nice to see some inclusion of sort of the male Roblox avatar angels. So there is the one that we couldn't get that was on top of that pillar, so we've just utilised that crystal there. Still surprised there wasn't any in the pools. I mean, that's a real opportunity missed there that would be quite a bit more difficult for people to find. Obviously not difficult for me, I'm a pro, I would automatically think to look there, but so just to save me videoing me going all the way back round again. So we are back at the pool, and there is one in the rocks here, looking very sunny, and of course it is the sun angel. They need to have a very gothic one for like the angel of death. Again, it's nice you've got a bit of story between some of them. So you've got Uno and Kelly, who are both lovers of basketball. We have Rainbow. Again, my daughter would love that one. In fact, I think one of her avatars has been already very similar. And remember to hit that checkpoint, because we are going to be jumping off this ribbon a couple of times. So to get to the checkpoint, just use the reset flag, and then instead of lobby, put the checkpoint, and it will take you back to the last checkpoint you hit. And we have Ellie. Like say, you just choose the checkpoint. So I think that is it for the clock tower ribbon. And then we've just got this ribbon here. This will take us on top of the church. And then from the church we can see the ribbon over to the one on top of the head of the statue that we missed already. Like so. And then finally underground, remember, and we find Helen. So there are sewers that just don't have the entrance out the back. And we have Rose. I'm down here looking for mushrooms. You would not pay me to eat mushrooms out of that sludge. And this comes out. Oh, there is an entrance. Oh, I do apologise. I was looking in the wrong area completely. So that's down by the sky sail, the boats. And there we have it. This has been a very enjoyable game. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And I'll see you real soon in my next video.